Hello, this is Dern. This is one of my alts, and I've just set this up with the new shipping method. This alt's currently RS9, 700 shipments. My drone is level 8, and the computer and burst are level 10, so I'm not getting quite as much as I would with relay, but this is just a demonstration on how you would sort using this method. And for this, I'm going to consolidate all the shipments on this northernmost trade station, and the drones will deliver from there. I have labeled the planets for B for this bottom one if I do decide to move some down there, but otherwise everything's labeled A. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this time, but I may take the off-lane shipments and either, well, normally I would relay them, but that does take more hydro. I may end up moving the warp lanes and trying to demonstrate how that would work too. But for now, I'm going to take my transports and move them to the first planets I want to start picking up shipments on. And I'll grab the close ones up here too. Mine are a bit small, so I'm just going to pick up everything. I don't have these properly labeled, and I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother trying to separate out the trade station shipments, so they're going to get automatically delivered. I generally don't find that a big problem, but if you want to rename them and take them out, you can get a little bit more money by having the drone handle it. And I'm just going to start with the drone here. And as it delivers, I'm going to pull shipments off. One of the first things I'm going to do is pull off all the off-lane shipments on this trade station. This way I get more, increase the chances of the drone picking up full shipments. So I'll start a second one here. And after he picks up, then I'm going to move my empty transports to other planets and start picking up more shipments and consolidating them. I don't generally like running too many drones at a time because I like being able to stay ahead of them, make sure that I don't empty out the planet too quickly. But if you feel you've got enough control, then you could certainly add more drones and make this go a little bit faster. Oops. Looks like some have already been delivered here, but that's fine. Unload that, go to the star and pick it up. You can see, looking at this, the nearby planets it delivers to a little bit more often, but we've got quite a few shipments on these, so it's picking up quite a few at a time. Oh, looks like those expired. And is that all of them? Oh, this one over here. Now it's okay if you can't pick up all the shipments on one of these planets. It's fine to leave them there as the drone goes to those planets to make deliveries. It'll pick them up and also deliver them, and that is no problem at all. Start up another one, and I think I've gotten all the on lane. I'm gonna leave these other trade stations more to the end. Deliveries can really increase pretty quickly when you start adding more drones. Trade station as full as possible to get the most deliveries. Probably change the naming of the planet so I make sure I pick up shipments from the planets I want to move warp lanes on. Yeah, not perfect. Let's empty out these trade stations too. I'm not going to use them as separate hubs. For the moment, I'll leave those. I have a feeling we're going to have some extra shipments going to Appleton. Maybe we'll do that one last. Now what I've done here is I've sent my drones out and I am going to pick up the off-lane shipments. So I'm going to actually try doing off-lane deliveries with my drone. Check here and see where we still have delivery. So we still have one down there. Oh, but we need to... Okay, these are all offline, so that's fine. conflicting a few more here. Now, if you notice, for the off-lane shipments, we actually have quite a few shipments going to these off-lane planets already. There's fewer of them, so they group up better. So now I'm going to disconnect this hub. I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to reconnect it. I'll also send a guy down here to pick this up. Check this again. We've got no deliveries here. So I'll disconnect that over here and reconnect. And now we'll start another drone. It's going to now start handling deliveries to these other locations. And in the same way, we're going to continue consolidating. Could probably do this a little bit better. Actually, I want to move this one, so we'll grab that. Shipments off there. I think we'll also take this over here. We'll send someone up to collect the offline shipments off that planet. It's okay that drone picked up a few shipments there. It's not a problem. Start off another drone though. And we've still got 2 shipments over there. I'd prefer it delivers those. And the one down here. It'd be pretty easy just to relay these at the end too, which I still may do. And so I'll take that off and move it over here. Could definitely be a little bit closer, but that's all right. Send someone down to collect these 2 shipments. I think we've only got 1 left. Okay, that one's grabbing that one from there. Perfect. I don't think I have any more shipments going to this planet, so I'll disconnect it. Move over here and reconnect, and grab the shipments off that. Oh, I should have maybe moved that a different way. Probably actually use another warp lane up here. It would make handling these nearby planets a little bit easier. Actually, though, that's done, so we'll just move it over here. 3rd time. Yeah, it looks like a few extra shipments I picked up are going to these planets that are now disconnected. I will just relay those. It's not worth, I think, the extra 500 hydro to move them back. it's not going to cost that much to relay them. But I've got 3, 4, 9. That's not going to work out. 10, I guess. But it's about 13 shipments for break even. So we won't worry about the rest of these. And I will go ahead and relay these at max level. Go ahead and do that one too. Maybe if I collected that, that would have been all right. If we look at the economy, we made $500,000 using 35K hydro, which I think is, yeah, I mean, that's quite a bit less than my old shipping method. So before, I think, yeah, we were using closer to 45 to 50K. So definitely a much better layout. I did relay more of them, which may account for some of the savings.